Hold on to your butts, because today on Combustion Chamber we have a Jurassic Park replica Jeep. Let's get after it. Welcome back to Combustion Chamber. Before we get to this awesome Jurassic Park replica Jeep, I want to give a shout out to a very special fan for this episode. And that fan is the lady behind the camera, my wife, Faye Salviano. Growing up in Brazil, she was fascinated with all things America, including our movies and Jeeps. So one of her favorite movies is Jurassic Park. She loves Jeeps. She's a Jeep owner now. So I want to dedicate this one to you. Now let's go check out this Jurassic Park replica. Elliot, thank you very much for being on the show today. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So what led you to get this Jeep and convert it to a Jurassic Park replica?
So I had started doing my movie car builds. I built a Back to the Future DeLorean, and then my wife wanted a movie car as well. She didn't know how to drive a Standard, which was important for her to actually be able to drive the DeLorean. So I said, well, what's the perfect car to learn how to drive Standard on? Why not a Jeep Wrangler? And it looked like it would be a pretty inexpensive build.
Now, what does it take to make this vehicle screen accurate to the real one that was in the movie?
So screen accuracy with the Jeep Wrangler build, it's actually pretty simple. Make sure you have the correct fog lights, make sure you have the correct interior, make sure you have the right antenna, the right rear fog lights. But other than that, it's a really, really simple build to start with. You can pretty much find all the information online. There's a really great access point, and that would be the Jurassic Park motor pool.
And you also painted this yourself, didn't you? You did a lot of the work on your own.
Correct, yes, we did all the work ourselves. The vinyl we had printed and put on, but as far as building the truck, yeah, that was all done.
Aside from how it looks and the modifications to make it screen accurate, this is a pretty standard Jeep, correct?
Correct. The screen used Jeep was a 1992 Sahara Edition 4.0 liter Jeep Wrangler. This is a 1993 Sahara Edition Jeep Wrangler, so really there was nothing I needed to do to make any changes as far as interior or dash to make it correct.
Well, that is really neat. This is a really, really slick looking replica. What do you say we get this on the road?
Sounds good.
So what kind of reaction do you get when you take this to a car show?
So it's not a huge reaction, because when I pull up in your rearview mirror, it really just looks like any other old Jeep. So you see the sides and you see the Jurassic Park logo that you really can tell what it is that you're driving. So it's not a showstopper like, a DeLorean Time Machine or, a General Lee, but it's definitely more generational now, where kids that grew up in the 90s were big Jurassic Park fans. So it's probably one of the cheapest screen accurate cars that you can build. So you're going to start with a base YJ. Now the original screen used truck was a 1992 4.0 liter Sahara. That came with the Sahara trim level, which is the gray dash, the green interior that you see here. As far as added materials, it's got a winch plate with a 6000 Ramsey winch on, a couple custom tow hooks. Those can be found on Jeeps 18 and 29, which this one is 29. A couple of the custom license plates that you can get online, and some vinyl and some red paint, and you're pretty much good to go. I think we're right there. We're there. I don't know where we are.
Well, if the fences fail, we're screwed, right?
Yes, then we will have to go faster, much faster.
Cruising around in this Jurassic Park replica Jeep today was a lot of fun. I grew up on the movies and TV, and I've always been fascinated with people that love those movies and television shows so much that they make replicas of their own. I want to thank Elliot for bringing his Jeep out here today for us to enjoy and letting me drive it. And I'm curious, are you interested in making your own movie replica cars? Are you a Jurassic Park fan? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and for more Combustion Chamber, because we spare no expense, hit that subscribe button. We always say hit that subscribe button, but hit that bell icon on YouTube for instant notifications when we go live with new episodes. And if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. And for behind the scenes news and exclusive clips, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember, nobody cares about Datsun.